Hello and welcome to the Machinists News Network. I'm Deirdre Kaniewski. He used to hold a union job as a cutter in a factory. Today, he's working to pass legislation to protect his brothers and sisters. Another fresh face on Capitol Hill, meet Congressman Phil Hare of Illinois' 17th District.
You know, I love this job. It's a great opportunity for me. And, you know, as someone said, you know, not bad for a guy that cut lining for men's suits on a factory floor.
He was one of 52 cutters who worked at the Seaford clothing factory in Rock Island. He left that job as one of only 2 people with all his fingers intact. But it wasn't the personal risk that led him to D.C. Rather, it was seeing how bad trade deals were dismembering the middle class.
Seeing what happened to, the machinists at Maytag losing their jobs, trade bills. That's why I got into politics, was the whole issue of trade. And just seeing what working men and women have had to go through, veterans, the cuts that they've been taking, Social Security, people whose voices just didn't matter out here.
Taking the lead from his father, who was a machinist, it's in Hare's blood to be an activist, whether in his own union or on the Hill.
But I think I'm kind of a rare species here, and I think that's kind of neat for me and for other people, because I've said to trade unionists, look, anything's possible in this business of politics. And, whether you're a machinist, clothing and textile worker, UAW person, work on an assembly line, you can run for the state legislature, you can run for the United States Congress, you can win.
Even though in a lot of ways he doesn't really fit the Washington mold.
Someone has said to me, now I've been asked, where'd you get your PhD from? I said, well, I don't have it yet, I'm a little shy, I got to get through my second year of community college before I can move up.
That in no way diminishes his ability or his belief in protecting American workers.
I just would hope people would view me as somebody that came out here to be a very ordinary person and stand up for ordinary people.
A man with a big personality.
The day I have to start putting on this front, I got to get in the plane and go home and not come back.
And a big sense of humor.
I'm going over to meet at Hoyer's office, and I'm like tooling around, and all of a sudden I'm on the Senate side. I'm like, where am I going? And all these people are giving them on tours, and I heard someone say, oh, there goes Congressman Hare, and I'm hoping they go, he has no clue where he's going.
He knows how lucky he is to have this job.
I think the shocking thing is to seriously look up and see your name on that board, and when you put that card in, and I know this will sound very, very Pollyannish, I don't mean for it to be, but when you're voting to raise the minimum wage for a whole lot of people and you hit that green button and you look up, that to me, I mean, it's a nice shock, because it's like, wow, look what I just did.
Congressman Phil Hare says his union background and his prior experience give him a very unique perspective. For 23 years, he worked for Congressman Lane Evans, the man who used to hold this seat. For more Machinist news, you can log on to goiam.org. See you next time.